apologize that I have to change the class time for today because every month for one Saturday I have other commitment, so that's why I appreciate your flexibility. So every month just once, okay? Thank you for that. And then now let's get into our class. So today is the fourth week. So does anyone remember what we learned the last week? Does anyone? Can you tell me what did you learn last week? So let me ask Kingston, what did you learn last week?
I kind of forgot because I was swimming and doing lots of other because I'm very busy every week, so it's hard to remember lots of things.
Okay. Yep, good reason. Okay, all right. So let me see who is chatting that much. Okay, Ryan. So what did you learn last week? Hi, Ryan. Can you tell me what did we learn?
So why don't you were talking about something in that?
Something in what?
Well, why you were talking when I was doing it not such don't know what you were saying.
I cannot hear you well. I only see all the spams you put in chat. Okay, so can you speak? Can you speak slowly?
Put it in chat.
Can you speak slowly and tell me? Yeah, you can put it in chat. Okay. So let me ask you, Claire, what did we learn?
We learned how to make the sound.
Very good. So Audrey, do you remember what else we learned the last week? In addition to sound, what else? I cannot hear you.
I don't really remember much except for like the honking and the music.
Oh, you do not know. Okay. All right. So then I think it's good for us to do more on that. You think I'm lagging? Is that true? You cannot hear my voice? So Claire, can you hear me well, Claire?
I can hear you.
How about you, Audrey?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, good. All right, so what we learned last week? Actually, two important things. One is the sound, one is the repeat. Okay, repeat is very important. So we will do more today. But the first thing, let's see the homework. So we have two students submitted the homework. The first one is Miss Lin. Can you present your homework? Ryan, can you stop putting something in the chat? So Audrey, can you share your homework? Can you present your homework? I cannot hear you.
Hold on. Which this one? Oh, this one, yeah. Hold on, I think I forgot to share my sound. Hold on.
All right, you can redo that.
Okay. So
Cool, very good. Thank you for your wonderful work, Audrey. Thanks. So the second one is Miss B. Can you please present your homework?
Okay.
Very good. I want you still to keep up sharing. So I wanted the class to take a look at that, and I want you, Claire, as well. So last week we learned the sound, so we use play to do it. But we, other than that, we learned the repeat, and we also learned the wait. And Claire, you can zoom in a little bit more so the class can see it clearly where is repeat and where is wait. And can you explain it? What does it do?
This is how long it waits.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do repeat, I don't need to use as much.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I don't want to do repeat on purpose.
Oh, okay, why?
Because sometimes when I'm trying to make the music, I want to do the note like lots of times, and then I want to know what note comes next. And if it's like this, I would sometimes confuse this as one note instead of 5.
Very good, very good. So all of you remember what is repeat and what is wait, right? So if you use repeat correctly, it will give you the right result. If you use it wrong, then it will sound differently. So can Claire, you change the repeat 5 to repeat 8 times. And let's hear it again, see if it is still jingle bell or not. 8, yeah, 8, like 8 times. 8. Do you guys hear the difference? So if you put it like 8 times, you get a different result, right? Because you are doing more. So today, let's do more with repeat, okay? Thank you, Claire, for the wonderful work. Thank you so much. So can you start spamming in the chat, okay? If you still spam in the chat, I will move you to the waiting room. I'm very serious on it, okay? I don't want you to distract other students. All right, so what we are going to learn today? So we are going to do one more thing. We want to use drive and turn together to draw a square. And then let's see how can we do that. Let's start working on it. And let's just working on it. All right, so look at my screen. So we want to use repeat, right? I wanted to draw a square. So I will draw a square, I will use repeat. So can you guys drag the repeat to your program? And we want to repeat it 4 times. So if I wanted to draw a square, right? So I wanted to drag forward and make the speed a little bit fast. So I will use 60, and the distance I will use 40. I will drive that. Now let me return. Okay. So turn, I will turn it slowly. So I still use 30. So I will turn right for 90 degrees. So I want you guys to look at my screen and see what happens. Okay. So let me change the scene. So I change the scene to look like this. Okay. Now watch my screen when I run it. You see, I use repeat. So I repeated this 4 times. Within the repeat block, you say drive forward for 40 centimeters. Then I make it turn 90 degrees. So that will finish drawing one side. So then I keep repeating this. I do 4 times. I draw a square. Can you guys go ahead and do this? And then I want you to share your work to me. And hopefully this will help you understand repeat more. Okay. Go ahead and do that. I give you guys 2 minutes to do it. So Ryan, I want you to do it, and I will check your work, Ryan.
Mine looks different. Mine doesn't look like yours. Like
you-
mine has different commands.
Can you share your screen to me?
Okay. Like, look. Oh, wait. Did it fix? Oh, yeah, good, it did. Okay.
All right. So you
Because
can-
for a second, like, only showed like 2 commands.
okay. All right. Then keep working on the practice. Okay. Draw a square, please. So Ryan, have you done the square? Ryan.
I finished.
Okay, so guys, you can share to me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm about to do a square. I have a like marks down while it moves.
Ryan, I cannot hear you well. Your voice lagging.
Can you repeat that?
Cool. Very good. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
Good work. So Ryan, so what did you get? Do you mind to share yours to me? Oh, okay. So you need to let me show you how to do that, Ryan. Okay. So you say when I let me do this. So when I get my simulate, so you come here, you need to change the scene. Do you look at this one? Click on it, click on it, click on it, click on it, and click on it. Once you get a scene like this, then if you run it, so it will draw a square for you. Okay. All right. So let me stop sharing. So let me check other students' work. All right. Yeah, Audrey, you finished?
I think this is
Do you
kind of what it
kind
is.
kind of do you want to share your work? Oh,
Hello, I will make a square.
cool.
I have made the square.
Very good. Wonderful work, Audrey. So who else wanted to share your work with me? Anyone else?
Can I share?
Yeah, Claire, please go ahead. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so Ryan, you finished your work. And how about Kingston? Kingston, you finished your work?
I'm still trying to finish.
All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. All right, so you see we can draw a square, we use repeat. So let me share my screen again, and I will ask you, okay, you see, I'm repeat my action 4 times, right? Okay, so let me get another repeat in. So I got another repeat. And I do 4 times here. So let me just drag this one and put it here. And now let me run my application. Will I get a square? And it tell me why. So first, let me run it. So you see, I got the robot and I get the whiteboard. So let me run my robot. Look at my screen. All right, do I get a square? Do I get a square? And why? I repeat it 4 times. I have all the actions. And why I do not get a square?
Because you
put the turn right speed 30 degrees 90 in a different place from the drive forward.
Yeah, I put it in the different place, but why I get a result like that? Can someone help me explain it?
You get that because you do the drive forwards first 4 times, then you do turn.
Wonderful. So let me make it clear, okay? Let me change this to 20 centimeters. So now let me do it again. So you will see more clearly, okay? You see the move of the robot, okay? So let me run it. You see my robot is turning. All right. So you as the robotic development person, you need to be very careful when you use repeat. You need to understand the difference, though you use 4 repeats, right? But they give you different result, just like what I asked Claire to do. I asked her to change the repeater to from 3 times to 8 times. Then it will do it 8 times. Here you see, I do this repeat 4 times. That means I repeated the drive 4 times. And then after I finished that, I repeated it only 4 times. You are not doing the action sequentially, just like this one. You are not doing it this way. Here is drive, turn, then drive, and then turn, then drive, and then turn, right? It's different. So you understand that. Do you? Okay. Kingston, you understand this? Kingston, are you listening to me? All right. So Audrey, you got what I said, right? Okay, good. So just be careful on that, okay? It does not mean that you put it like a repeat 4 times, it will do the same thing. Once you separate the action in the different repeats, those they are totally different. They are totally different. Okay. So now let's learn more. So now let's nest a loop in another one. Try use the sound while the robot is driving backwards. You do not get this much, but sometimes if you have a vehicle, right? If you have a vehicle, if you move backwards, and then your vehicle will have a sound. So that's what we need to do, okay? Okay, so let me show you, okay? So let me just do this. So I'm going to drive. Okay, let's drive for like 80 centimeters. Now I need to change this to, repeat it indefinitely. So let me now just use driving backwards. So this is driving backwards. So now let's make a sound. So I want to make a sound here. So I want you to hear. So let's play a very short sound, very short, okay? So like let's play 16th C note. All right, so let's start it. Let's start it. So let me run this. So you see I drive forward. Let me change this to like a 70 centimeters. 80 is too long. 70 centimeters. Just like you drive a car out and then now you want to driving back. You are doing backwards, right? You're back driving and you vehicle make a sound to alert people. I'm driving backwards. I'm driving backwards. So let's do that. Let me run it. Okay, you see, it makes the sound, right? So kind of we make a sound and not that so quick. So let's use a wait. Okay, so I will wait. So when I drive backwards, I wait for 1 second, and then I make a sound. Let's do this. So I'm driving out. Okay, can you guys go ahead and do that? See if you put more action in the repeat, so you see the result. So you drive out, and then now you are doing backwards. So you want people to be aware that you are driving backwards. It's not convenient for you to see everything. So you want people to say, be aware, be aware, be aware. Okay, be careful, something like that. Can you do that? Anyone finished? Can you share your work to me? Claire, are you done?
Almost done.
Well, take 1 more minute and work on it. Every student, you can take 1 more minute and work on it, okay?
I can share, but the sounds does not really work on my computer. I don't know why.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh no, that one. Okay, let me restart it.
Cool. So if you use Chrome, sometimes Chrome do not have sound, you can use Microsoft Edge, use that browser. But okay, thanks. Your code is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So where else? So let me check Ryan because I have not asked Ryan to share anything. So Ryan, what have you got? Can you share what you got to me? Ryan, can you share your screen to me? Let me see what you have. What have you got so far? What?
Still working on it.
Or still working on it? Okay, so let me ask
I'm still
Kingston.
working on it.
I'm sorry? You're still working on it, right? Okay, Kingston. Hello, Kingston. Kingston, are you still there? Kingston, I cannot hear you. You do not have audio. I think Kingston may have some technical issue over there. All right. So Claire, you got it done?
I just need to add one last thing.
Okay. So Audrey, can you share yours to me?
Sure. Did I share my sound? Hold on.
I do not hear the sound though.
Okay, good. I just want.
Good. All right. So let's do one more thing now. So let's learn loops and let me trash everything. Okay, I do not need this. Don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay. So let's do one more thing. So
I'm
let
ready
me.
to find.
What? You need my help?
Ready to share mine.
Yes. Go ahead and share yours. Go ahead.
So this is my thing. I know it looks not that much, but
Oh, good. You're trying to do it that way. Okay. Very good.
yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Just follow what I ask you to do, okay, Ryan? You are doing good job there, okay? All right, so let's do one
but
more thing, okay?
need some time to like
Okay, so what do we want to do? You see, we have a loop, right? Actually, let's do 4, okay? Do repeats 4. And actually, you see, you can nest another loop to it. So let me just do that. I also do a loop of 4. Okay. I do 2 loops, right? So if I do 2 loops here, you see what I'm going to do. I will still draw a square here. Let me just make this quick 70. So now let me do a turn 90 degrees, right? But okay. So every time when I do that, I will just drive my robot a little bit. You see 10 centimeters, okay? Let me do 10 centimeters here. So let's see what happened. Right, let me start again. All right, watch my screen. You see something like this? You say I nested loop in another loop. So I got something like this. Okay, I got something like this. If I do it differently, okay. If I do it differently, let me just show you, okay. So I do this one, repeat it first. And then I will do this. So
Is that going to be upside down then?
I will do 30. Let's see what happens, okay? I will do 30. Let's see what happens. Okay. So you see, I can nest a loop in another loop. So I do something in the outer loop, and then I do this in the inner loop. So in the inner loop, so this nested loop, every time it will draw a square, then I will do this one, okay? I will do this. So let me just make it different, make it more fun, okay? So let me do this. So here for that one, I will do a tone. Not that one. I will do this tone. I will do 90 degrees, but I will ask it to turn left. Let's see what happened, okay? Let me just redo everything. Let's see what happened. All right, so let me run it. All right. So you see, it's very different, right? Do you see this? So let me just start again. Fine, let me just start it again. Let me put my robot here. All right. Let me run it. See what I got. I want every one of you to practice more of those, okay? Let's keep drawing. All right, do you guys go ahead and do something and use the nested loop and then show the result to me, okay? Show the result so you can see when you use nested loop. So the nested loop will finish and then do the things here also every time you also do this, okay? We are doing that 4 times. Okay, so let me stop sharing. Can you guys go ahead and do that?
Can we repeat it 10 times?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do whatever you want, okay? See if it works for you. See what you get. So you're nesting a loop in another loop. So you'll see what happens. So every time you go into the loop, you will in that loop you draw a square, and then you drive and you turn, right? Then you draw another square. So that's how it looks like. So have you guys finished anything? You wanted to show me that you use nested loop? Anyone?
Wait, I'm testing mine out. I'm done with mine.
Can you share what you
So this is my lunch. Yeah, it's a
okay?
lunch.
Can you run it? Okay, you just join the random thing, right? I just join the random thing. Okay, thanks. You are do not say I do not see that you use nested loop. Can you stop sharing so I can check other students' work?
Okay, I finished.
Okay, guys. Go ahead.
Wait a second. Oh wait, I want to do something. Okay. Alright.
Cool. Good. All right. Thank you, guys. Very good.
Mhm.
Who else? Can I get it, Claire, to show me something, Claire?
Okay, I'll share.
Oh, very good, Claire. All right. Thank you. Miss Kia, do not get a cancer in the class. I don't know why. I think it's he has some technical problem maybe. So if you can contact him, that would be great. All right. So the next thing we need to do, let me show you what I did. So I want you guys to do it as well. So let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Look at my screen, see what it does. Let me just do this a little bit lower. Cool. Can you guys join star?
I'll
Can you
try.
guys the join star? Okay. Go ahead and do that. Figure out how to do that and join star. Try to join it. Okay. And you guys try to join star. And see how to do that. You need to think about how to do this. The star, right? The important part of a star is that you say you go ahead, move forward, then move upwards, and then make a bigger turn, move forward, and then make a one. So the only thing you need to figure out, what is the angle? What is the angle? What is this angle you need to make? If you got that, you will draw a star. I want you guys to try it, okay? To try it first. See if you can figure it out.
54.
Anyone figured out? Anyone finished? Not yet.
Not yet.
So how about you, Ryan? You finished? Okay. Give you guys more time.
No, I can't give it to like
All right, Audrey, can you share? Okay, run it. Cool. Okay. It's a different start, but you got the idea. You got the idea. So your stars, you do a lot for lens inside the star, right? So good work, Audrey. So gosh, think about what's the degree? Have you figured out? So Claire, you figured it out. All right. If you did not, let me just share my code, okay? Then you want to try it. See if it works for you. Let me just make this big.
I'm done. Okay.
Okay, you see,
Fine.
I turn left 72 degrees. And this one is 144
I
degrees.
finished my star. I can show you how it works. I finished it.
Okay, so can you guys try that? And then make a star. So I'll try to get you guys to figure this out. Okay, see who else get it finished.
I think I did it.
Can you share it to me?
Wait a second.
I also finished mine.
Wait a second. Oh, I'm not on full screen. Okay. What in the world happened? Okay.
Cool. All right, who else? Claire, you got it? All right, so it's 6:15. If you have not finished, you can continue working on it. And today we just spend more time to work on
I
repeat.
think I'm done.
And okay, can you share it to me, Ryan?
So this is my robot.
Go ahead and run it. So how can you make a star this way? All right, you cannot make a star, right? Okay, thank you, Ryan. Keep working on it. This cannot make a star, right? Okay, can you stop sharing? Ryan, can you stop sharing? Okay, let me show you, okay? So this, the first one is 72 degrees. Okay, so you see here, you drive here at this position, you are making a 72 degrees turn. It's not a 90 degrees turn. 90 degrees will be perpetual, right? It's a right angle. You do 72, and then now after you get to this point, you do a big turn. So that's why it's 144. It is not 180. 180 will make you travel back at this land, right? So from this to here, 144. 144 degrees. So you make it that turn, okay? All right. So it's 6:17. Thank you all very much. We learned the repeats and we do a lot of exercise. We draw something on the whiteboard. This help us understand what repeats mean. You need to control it, and then you can draw a good drawing there, right? So after this, we are going to learn more advanced stuff next week. Good work. This is the homework. The star is the homework. Actually, we already finished here, so that means we are doing very good. And if you want to keep working on other shapes, go ahead. You can do a hexagon. See if you can do that. All right. If you can do a hexagon, that's great. See how you can get that done. Thank you very much. Also, I appreciate your flexibility. As I mentioned, I have one Saturday in a month. I need your help. So I need to change my schedule a little bit. All right, if you have question, you can stay. If not, let me return the class back to Miss He.